Hey guys, what's up? I'm Ara and welcome back to my channel. So it's been a really long time since I've sat down and made a casual video, talked to you guys and suggested you books or reviewed a book or any of such things. This video is actually going to be a book suggestion, a book review, and a little bit of me ranting about this book. So I recently came across this amazing book of a Canadian Sikh author named Jasmin Kaur, and the name of the book is When You Ask Me Where I'm Going. This book is basically her debut novel. She has written this book and it was published by the HarperCollins publishers on the 1st of October this year, that is 2019. So yes, I'll be talking about this book, and according to me, and also keeping in mind that this was the debut novel of the author, I think the book is a must read. Anybody and everybody can read the book, but definitely I would suggest the teenagers, the youth, the students, I would suggest them to definitely give it a try, because I liked it a lot and I'm sure you are going to love it. So yes, now without any further ado, let's get in the video. So before coming to the book, I'll just give you a little brief about the author. Jasmin Kaur is basically a Canadian Sikh author and poet. She lives in Canada, and she's an Asian woman who lives in Canada, and she has been doing podcasts and stand-up storytelling poetries, and she has been writing poetries, and also she's very active on social media with all such things. So I have been following her for a while on social media also, and I think her work is amazing. And this book is her first novel, that is debut novel, and the book is published by the HarperCollins publishers, and it launched on the 1st of October 2019. Kaur has actually written this book with personal experiences and talking about her own personal trauma that she had to face being a brown Sikh woman in the Western world, or any part of the world, I would say. She is an Asian woman and she lives in Canada, so I don't know if that was behind the whole context of the book, but yeah, you can judge for yourself that this talks about how being in a Western world, or how being in any other part of the world except for your own, how you can be not accepted much, and there can be certain things which goes against you and the way people behave with you. So this book basically talks about that and those personal experiences, and I think since she has written it with such honesty and she has put all her heart and soul in the book, we all can agree and we all can relate to the book at some point or the other. And that is why I recommend every other student and every other youth, teenager, and everybody to read this book once in their lifetime. The target audience is basically teenagers and young adults and youth of today. So yeah, and now coming over to the book and the plot of the book and everything. What is the book all about? Giving you the skeletal structure first. So the book is around 250 to 300 pages long, which is a decent size for the book, and it is neither too long nor too short, and you can enjoy the book thoroughly. The book is priced around 300 rupees. I'm not very sure about this, but yeah, because I got hold of the audiobook format and I have listened to the book. I have not read it actually, so I missed out on various important factors of the book, which I'll tell you later on. I would suggest you to go for the paperback, definitely, but if you can't get hold of it or if it is not available, do listen to the book. It is really amazing, and yeah, that is all about the skeleton of the book. Now coming to the outline of the book and what is the central context and what it talks about. Basically, it talks about mental illness, sexual assault, and depression, anxiety, unacceptance in the society, or immigration, feminism, one's identity in the part of the world which doesn't really accept you and sees you as somebody like an outsider. And social and cultural conversations which goes on everywhere around us. For the girls or even for the boys, I would say that there's a structure that we all have to follow and we all have to live through that. However wrong we all might feel about it, but we have to stick to that and have to lead our lives in a particular set ruled way. So all of that, the books talks about all of that, and basically from a central perception of a brown woman, a brown girl living in the Western world, along with everything else. So yeah, that is the context of the book and everything. The book is divided into 6 parts, 6 different short parts, and covers different I would say perceptions and ideas of life. In a way, I would like to compare it to The Prophet by Khalil Gibran, but not exactly. Just the writing style of the book is like that, because the book is written in a form of poetry, prose, illustrations and everything. So the writing style, I would say, is very much similar to that of Khalil Gibran's The Prophet, and which was an amazing read. I would suggest you to definitely go for that one too if you haven't yet. The 6 sections of the book mainly covers the intricacies of the author's own perception towards life. So it basically covers all of that. Also, there is a little fictional story added in the middle or towards the end of the book. I don't actually remember, but this is a small fictional, a very beautiful fictional story which talks about a lady named Kiran and her daughter Sahara who are living in a land which is, I think, not of their own, and it is a really beautiful story. And the one thing which I found very intriguing here was that it has an abrupt end, and I would say it is open-ended, because the way it ends, it will leave you wanting for more. I will not reveal you the whole story and everything, I will not take that away from you, but that is on you to read. Definitely read it and then you'll understand. Again, the poetry continues and the illustrations, the main part of the book. I've seen it in the Google Books format, but I don't have hold of the book. They are the life of the book. I would suggest you to definitely, if you want to go for this book, go for the paperback edition, because you'll miss out on the illustrations, which are amazing. The illustrations, they go side by side with every poetry and every prose that is written in every section. It complements it so beautifully and so well that you'll feel that the poetries are coming in life with the illustrations. So definitely go for the paperback edition, because I want you all to read the book and see the illustrations along with that, because I missed out on that, and I want to really get hold of the book sometime in the near future. So yes, the book talks about every evil thing in our society, like mental health, depression, anxiety and all such things, but I'm sure to tell you that once you end reading it, it is a read of resilience and empowerment, love, healing and every good thing that you can imagine of. It will give you a feeling of satisfaction and motivate you to fight for what is right in your own world, in your own sense. So yeah, this is that sort of a book, and I highly recommend you to read this book. Also, for a fact, this book was nominated for I think the best poetry collection of the year award by the Goodreads, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, this very book was nominated for that, which is a great achievement for itself and for Kaur herself, being her debut novel. So yeah, definitely give it a try, definitely give it a read. And also don't forget to tell me how did you like the book, because I thoroughly loved it, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I feel you would too. That is why I'm suggesting you to read this book. Definitely go for this. And yeah, that was all for the review and the rant. Also, if you want to get in touch with me or talk to me, you can do that through Instagram or through mail. I'll leave the links in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and do all those good things like comment, bell button, subscribe and everything. And I'll see you very soon with a new video. And till then, keep reading, keep loving.